Meiosis. Meiosis is a specialized type of cell division which reduces the chromosome number by half. This process occurs in all sexually reproducing single-celled and multi-celled eukaryotes. Prophase 1. Inside the nucleus, chromosomes shorten and become visible as two chromatids are joined by a centromere. Homologous pairs of chromosomes are now visible. The nuclear membrane in the cell and the nucleolus begin to disappear. The spindle starts to form. Chromatids from each homologous pair touch each other. At the point where they touch is called chiasma. DNA is crossed over at the chiasma, and the spindle continues to form. Metaphase 1. The spindle extends across the whole cell. The homologous chromosomes line up along the equator of the spindle, and on each side are their homologous pairs. One chromosome from each pair lies on either side of the equator, and the centromere of each chromosome attaches to the spindle fibers. Anaphase 1. The spindle fibers shorten and pull each chromosome of each chromosome pair to opposite poles of the cell. The chromosomes are attached to the spindle fibers as they begin to retract. 1. The chromosomes reach the poles of the cell. Each pole has half the number of chromosomes present in the original cell. The cell membrane now constricts and divides the cytoplasm in half to form two cells. Now the cell has finished the first stage of meiotic division. The cell now enters the rest period known as interkinesis or interphase 2, and no DNA replication takes place during this stage. Meiosis 2, which is the second part of the meiotic division process, also known as equational division, is the similar process to mitosis, though the genetic results are fundamentally different. Phase 2. Each cell now formed during meiosis 1 divides again, and a spindle forms in each of the new cells. Individual chromosomes now line up at the equator of each new cell, with the centromeres attached to the spindle fibers, like metaphase 1. 2. The spindle fibers start to contract, and the centromeres split, and the daughter chromosomes, also known as chromatids, are pulled to the opposite poles of each new cell. Telophase 2. The daughter chromosomes now reach the poles, and a new nucleus forms. The cell membrane of each cell constricts, and the cytoplasm divides into two cells. 4 haploid daughter cells are now formed. Each daughter cell has half the number of chromosomes as the original cell, and the daughter cells are genetically different from each other. Meiosis is very important, as the production of gametes means that we can sexually reproduce as a species. It also halves the chromosome number, turning diploids to haploids. With the crossing over of the various chromosomes, it increases genetic variation, and this means that we have stronger, more competitive offspring, which is vital to the survival of the human race.